The idea of realization, shown through this light bulb, is extremely important in our society and lives. The United States of America has evolved greatly in their realization of the necessity of equal rights for all. While the most prominent form of equality has been the evolution of racial equivalence, there has also been other problems with equality in our society. The evolution of the special education system has been an interesting one. Early on in American history, when children had a mental disability, they were shunned from society. In this picture, you can see that the normal-looking children are in the spotlight, while the different children are viewed as nothing. People would look at their differences in disgust rather than trying to help these children. This idea reminds me of the story of Tatterhood. The ugly sister was looked at in disgust by her mother. In comparison, the beautiful sister was the mother's pride and joy. Sometimes children with special needs may have certain physical features that were viewed negatively in the early part of the history of the United States. While certain people still don't understand the needs of children with mental or physical disorders, there has been a long evolution in their equality. As the history continued, children with disabilities went from being educated purely in special education schools to now mostly being integrated in the normal school setting. Society and the United States government have realized that if the child can be integrated into a normal school setting, then it is crucial that they are put into that setting. This historical realization is extremely important to me. When I was younger, I attended speech therapy sessions for my vocal cord nodules. Nodules are bumps that are formed on your vocal cords due to improper vocal use. Mine, however, were formed because of the shape that my vocal cords were in. Your voice becomes extremely breathy and scratchy, and it hurts to speak. While it's not a disability that would put me into a special needs school, it would have gone completely ignored. I attended these speech therapy sessions in my elementary school and after school. I remember being in a small room with lots of toys around me. I had a marble notebook in which I would keep my homework and my exercises. On the front was a diagram of my nodules created by a rubber band. If I yelled, the speech therapist would move the rubber bands really hard and fast. If she liked the way I was talking or breathing, she would move them nice and slow to show me what was going on inside my throat. I remember her as being my mentor and helping me understand and effectively communicating my thoughts. I am forever grateful for her help in this disability that I had. I now have learned many new techniques that I carry with me. Now, 10 years later, I am studying speech pathology and I am going to graduate school in the fall to become a speech-language pathologist. I want to be someone's mentor. I want to help children realize that they have a voice in this world and help them achieve their goals. Children shouldn't be embarrassed to speak like I used to be. They should be proud of what they have to say and be able to say what they want without being made fun of. Children may stutter, but those things can be fixed or compensated for. Most specifically, I want to work with children with special needs. Some children with autism cannot even speak. Giving them the tools and guidance to help them communicate in any way possible would be incredible. I want them to understand that there is justice in the world and they should embrace their differences. The United States has come a long way in their realization and acceptance of others who are different than the mainstream person. I want to help spread awareness and help those people with special needs to have a voice in the world. I want to find justice and peace for the kids. I want to be their mentor, their advocate, but most of all, their friend.